Hello there, Wargamers, and welcome to the first Lyon Wargaming Battle Report, where me and my Skaven will be playing my Canadian friend Ethan, all the way from Alberta.
Hello.
And his Ogor Mawtribes. We'll be playing 2,000 points, so we'll quickly show you the armies, roll for our scenario, and we'll get started.
So today I'm going to be running a Boulderhead Mawtribe. So with my general, he's going to be a Frost Lord on Stonehorn. He's going to have the command trait Lord of Beasts, which basically makes all my Boulderhead monsters wholly within 12 move an extra inch in the movement phase. For my Artifact of Power, I'm going to give that to the Frost Lord as well. He's going to get +1 to hit rolls for attacks made with his melee weapons on his mount. And as a bit of spell casting, I brought a Butcher. He's back there by the Great Moth Pot. Got some artillery. I got 3 scrap launchers and 2 4-man units of Mornfang.
Alright, and that is the Ogor Mawtribes.
Oh, one more thing. Mount traits, my Frost Lord, he's going to have the Black Clattercorn mount trait, which is another +1 to hit on his mount's melee weapons.
Uh-oh.
And my Huskard is going to have Metal Cruncher, which basically you pick a unit in your shooting phase within 3 that has a save of 2 up, 3 up, or 4 up, and they suffer d6 mortal wounds.
Looks like lots of clan rats will be dying in this battle. Alright, rolling for scenario. We're going to have table 2 and scenario 2. And we have rolled for total conquest. So we have our 2 squares set up in this corner, in this corner. We have alright, so for every objective you control, it's 1 victory point. For every objective the player gained control of that turn that was previously controlled by your opponent, then you score 1 additional victory point. And in addition, if you have one of your leaders near an objective, you score another additional victory point. So you could get a total of 3 victory points on an opponent's objective. Alright, so we'll go directly into the roll-off for territories. Skaven getting a 3, Ogors getting a 4. Which side will you take? Or square?
I think I'm taking that one.
Alright, and then we'll roll off for scenery. 5, 1, 4. Alright, so we'll be back after the scenery placement. Alright, so after deployment here, kind of a tight corner for my Skaven, and I'm approximating giant rats as a few clan rats. So we have our unit of 40 clan rats up here on the sinister piece of terrain. We have our 12 Jezzails, our first engineer who has the spell more warp power, and then we have another 40 clan rats wrapped around this knothole, another 40 clan rats, and then this engineer here with also the same spell, more warp power, and then 20 acolytes. Oh wait, I forgot Thankful.
Darn.
Okay, well, just a minute. Of course, it wouldn't be the army without Thankful, so he's coming. Alright, so I'm back after deploying Thankful. So, he has Warp Gale, which is a spell that does D3 mortal wounds, and you have to have your run-in charges, so that'll be great. And then he also has, he doesn't have anything else, but this engineer here, this engineer has Vigor Dust Injector for +1 to hit on a unit. They take D3 mortal wounds though. And he also has Deranged Inventor, so unit wholly within 13 can reroll all their hit rolls. And that is it for the Skaven deployment. On to the Ogors. We already reviewed the army, but it's just all meshed together in a wall of death. Alright, so here we are. Ethan, who's taking the first turn?
Ogor Mawtribes. Turn 1. Alright, so my Butcher is going to cast Molten Entrails on my Frost Lord. I have a feeling that's going to come in handy. So on a 7, he does.
And you get it.
I got it with a 7. So right on. My Huskard is going to do +1 damage on the tusks of the Mornfang.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically it for the hero phase. Yeah, that should be it.
Alright, so we'll be back after the movement phase.
So,
Alright.
Stonehorn Beast Riders. The chain trap unfortunately was out of range, but the harpoon launcher is perfectly good in range. So 4 up,
Getting a 3.
getting a 3.
Alright.
So these scrap launchers are going to be firing into these clan rats, and they have 9 attacks. Because they're fighting a unit of 20 or more, they get +2 to their wound roll, and the damage is d6.
Oh my.
So
I hope you fail a lot of these.
yeah, so 4s, wow,
Oh wow.
and 2s, no rend, d6 damage.
That was awesome. So we have a 5 up save. And we fail?
d6 for 4.
Well, I will take that. That was all 3, right? That could have been very bad for me, but it was not. Mornfang pistol.
1 shot, 4 up. What's new? Nothing new.
I don't think the shooting phase is a good thing for you. Alright, charging with the Mornfang into the clan rats.
How far is that?
Oh, you just roll first.
So, looks to be, oh, that's a 7-inch charge. So, I got a 5, of course.
And that fails. Unless you would wish to spend a command point to reroll that.
Oh, well, they get to reroll because they're banner anyway, so. Wait, do that. Check. Oh, Mornfang failed their charge the first time, but I'm going to spend a command point to reroll it, so. Nothing new there. Rolled a 3 again on the charge.
Ouch. Unlucky today.
Is it just going to be that kind of day, I guess? That's great. Okay.
Attempting a very long charge with the
What'll it be, Luke?
12-inch charge.
Close but no cigar. Don't even.
With a 9. So that is the end of the Ogre Mawtribes. Well, didn't really kill much except for 4 clan rats. But you did claim both objectives.
And
Alright, so the Ogres only racked up 3 points because they had no heroes. But we're going to start the Skaven hero phase. Alright, Warp Gale from Thanquol into the Beast Riders. We need an 8, but he has a +2 because he is a great wizard. With a 7, 8, 9. So.
I think I can unbind that.
Alright, unbinding, or trying to.
+1 because the maw pot, so I need a 9. 7.
Nope. 3 mortal wounds. For 2 mortal wounds.
If you want on 5s.
Okay.
So 1. So if he takes 1, he's down to
12.
12. Yeah.
And
yeah, 12.
his run and charge rolls are halved. Shield on the clan rats from Thanquol again.
Nope.
4 with a +2 is 6. And no more warp power onto the acolytes from this engineer here. 6. So I failed, but I'm going to spend one of my tokens, so I'm down to 4, to re-roll the spell. And we get a 6 again. So, nope. Alright. It was a very long movement phase, but I think the Skaven have made some progress. So, we barely took this one. So we're going to get an additional victory point for taking this objective. And we took this one as well. But this unit ran. That unit went through the knothole, so no charges this turn.
No combats.
Yeah, we kind of strung out over here. The Jezzails moved down here so they can shoot at the Mornfang, but cannot be shot at by the catapults. Then we spent a command point to go ahead and run the Scryer Acolytes up all the way here so they can have monster shots into these Mornfang. And then Thanquol moved up, and that's pretty much it. We'll get into the shooting phase. Alright, so the camera messed up a bit, but the 15 attacks from the acolytes that were in range, we rolled and they get to reroll hit rolls. So we got all of these, and then for the reroll on the hits. Alright, so quite a bit of fails, but 5
and -2.
Yes.
So 6s. 1.
Alright, so we're gonna pop a spark. So +1 damage. So D3 +1. 13 damage. So that kills
2 and 1.
Alright, so 11 shots from the Giselles into the Beast Rider over here. It is a 4-up, 3-up.
No rerolls.
No rerolls. 6s are 2 mortal wounds.
So I'll roll to shrug.
Not yet. We'll just do the rest of these.
Shrug the mortal wounds. It didn't.
So 2 mortal wounds.
So he goes down to 9.
And then 4 at -2.
4. None.
And they're 3 damage each.
3.
5 up after save, right?
Yup. 7, 10, 12. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's down to 2.
And his run and charge rolls are halved. And if he can fly, he can't. But I don't think
if he
can.
Could. He flies in his dreams.
He does. Battle shock time.
So
Lost 2 more in Fang.
I lost 2. Their bravery 6. So on a 5 up. Of course I roll a 5. Okay. See ya.
Alright.
Nothing new there.
So that's 2, so 4, plus another 2 for this one is 6.
Another.
Now time for a very important roll-off. If Skaven can get this. 5, 2. Well, looks like the Skaven get the double turn. Time to finish it off. Alright, start of the hero phase. I think we'll be casting Warp Gale onto the Huskard. He needs an 8, but he has +2. So he gets a 10. So, would you like to unbind that?
Do you have any other spells? Cause
Yes.
is it?
So no unbinding for this one, but D3 mortal wounds for 3.
Okay.
5 up after save. Making 1. So
Down to
2 mortal wounds. And that concludes the Skaven hero phase. We will be back after a very complex movement phase.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, after a very strategic movement phase for the Skaven. The Clannauts are bundled up here. The Acolytes ran up here, planning to split their attacks between finishing this guy off who has 2 wounds left and killing this Mornfang. Thankwell went up here. He hopes to make a long bomb charge into the catapults. Oh, I forgot to mention he has his melee weapons, the braziers, so he is not taking his warfire projectors this game. We stayed over here because we don't want to get crushed, and we kind of just wrapped around this unit. And our Giselles are going to stay back here with the objective and hopefully shoot some stuff. And we will start the shooting phase. Alright, so
he has 20 acolytes there, right? At 10 shots into a guy with 2 wounds, 10 shots into a guy with 5 wounds. They're both 4-up saves, -2 rend. There's no point in wasting time rolling, so I'm just gonna pick them up.
Good job, Acolytes. Didn't even have to roll. 12 shots from Giselles into Huskard. We are rerolling hit rolls, and 6s do 2 mortal wounds. 4 up. Mortal wounds, rerolling the fails. 8 mortal wounds.
Lovely.
Hey, I'll do my wound roll first. So we're 3s to wound now, with 2 fails.
5 up after save for 8 mortal wounds into a Huskard. That does not count because I dropped it. Fantastic. 6 mortal wounds. Down to 4.
Alright, and then we have 4 at -2.
4 at -2. Fantastic. 6 up. 3 damage each. 12 damage. You know what? I'm done with this.
Oh my, the Skaven are stepping up as a... Never mind. I was going to say as a tier B army, but I don't think they're tier B. I think it's just...
Tier...
If played correctly, they can be quite dangerous.
As one has recently found out approximately 10 seconds ago.
Alright, so...
You have nothing to charge other than...
Thankful will attempt
I swear, if you
a
roll
very,
a 12...
very long
If you
charge.
roll a 12... Okay.
8.
Fantastic.
Alright, so I have never really used Thankful's command ability before, but I will use it. So basically, he'll let a unit reroll a run, charge, and battle shock roll. Well, he'll make them immune. So he'll make this unit immune, and he'll reroll the charge for himself.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, on to the ogres.
I wanted to see you make that. It would have been nice to see you make that. Honestly. Congratulate you on a good dice roll.
Okay. Alright, the score is currently 10-3. So, start your hero phase.
Yeah, nothing. I guess, actually, he'll try and get -1, or no, I did not take that spell from the spell lore. Fantastic. That's great. Okay,
Voracious Maw.
Voracious Maw and Thankful, so it's a 6. I got it with a 7.
And I will attempt to combine that with +2.
Wow. Wow.
5, 6, 7. That does not get it.
It does not. Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
No. So Voracious Maw did 1 mortal wound to Thankful. Alright, end of the movement phase. End of the charge phase.
This is like my pity turn. This is like me putting up a pointless last stand. Cause let's be realistic, I have 9 models on the table. So this is gonna be my conceding turn. At the end of my turn. But what kind of a game?
Well, what if you get the double turn?
There's still not a chance because you have all the objectives pinned up, but...
Alright, roll for your charge.
You know what? I just want to do some damage. So... And of course I failed on the Frost Lord.
Do you want to spend a command point to reroll it?
You know what? Heck, why not? Of course I rolled the same numbers again. On the same dice, rolled the same numbers again. Mornfang. Rolled a 3. That makes it.
Yeah, it does. Alright, so let's see if Ethan can kill more than 4 clan rats in this game.
Yep, probably not. Watch me whiff every single attack here.
Alright.
So, on 6s, I do mortal wounds on the charge with my Mornfang. None.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. On a 6 you take on a 1 you take D3 mortal wounds because of the knothole. Oh.
Great.
It fails.
Okay. So
12 attacks.
12 attacks. Let me find my dice here. 3, 6.
Okay.
These. And 3s. 4 ones. 4 ones. Okay. No rend, 2 damage, Luke.
Alright, 6 at no rend.
5s.
Oh my. That was a very, very good save for clan rats.
4 damage.
Good job, buddies. Yes.
Wow.
So you've killed 8 clan rats this whole game out of 120.
You know what? I'm not.
Alright, 16 tusk attacks.
4s. 3s. -1 rend, 2 damage each.
-1 rend, 2 damage each. 6s. We save 1, so
Alright,
that's 8 dead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 11 Skaven attacks into the Mornfang. 4 up, 4 up.
They kill 1 here.
Alright, quite a few fails. 4 up again. So 3 at no rend.
Watch me whiff these. Okay, I saved 2. 1 mortal wound back because they have iron fists.
Okay. Alright, battle shock for the Skaven. Alright, 8 clan rats flee from battle shock. That's the Skaven way. But I believe I still have this objective.
Yep. Well, so tough game for me. Basically tabled in 2 turns. But I'm not unhappy with Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of unhappy with my dice rolls. So
Do you want to just roll off for battle round 3?
not particularly, because
Okay.
there's not much of a chance. You got the objectives, and I might as well offer my hand.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'll shake it with my left hand since my right hand is holding the camera. But oh well. Alright, I guess that concludes our battle report. Hope you enjoyed it, and say something down in the comments if there's a rules thing that we messed up on, because
Probably several.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot.
Yeah, and if there's a different format that you want us to do, then just tell us and we'll try different things out.
So, I'm gonna do a bit of a battle overview at the end of the video.
Dude, it's filming.
Okay. Okay. So, I really am not gonna blame this on the army at all. This was basically me. It was the way I positioned myself. I spread out my army in a way that I couldn't get my synergies and also the Skaven shooting is just off the charts. Like,
Why, thank you, Giselle. You did a very good job this game.
I could not have done anything more. Like, if you had taken a tier S army and done what I did, I probably still wouldn't have come out on top. So, Ogre Mawtribes, probably my favorite army at the moment. But this game was on me. So,
yeah, well,
anybody watching, if you want to get into Ogre Mawtribes, I extremely encourage it. It's a really fun army to play.
And give Skaven the first turn.
Give Skaven the first turn, because
if they get the double turn,
if
then
they
you're
get the
done
double
for.
turn.
Alright, well, be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.
Indeed.